We've been talking to Mayor Don McLaughlin of Uvalde for almost a year now. We're happy to have him join us again tonight. Mr. Mayor, thanks so much for coming on. How is Uvalde?
Well, Tucker, we were doing pretty good, but fighting the pandemic and now the surge of illegal aliens, it's as wild or worse than it's ever been. With the Border Patrol releasing migrants in our town, it's just ridiculous. And then on top of that, we have the gotaways that we're having pursuits through town, and we don't know which way to turn anymore. It's just totally crazy.
How can the White House do this to you? I mean, you're born in this country. The American citizens in your town are suffering because of this. How can they crush your town like this?
That's the question I asked. What gives them the right? And they said, well, Uvalde's a transportation hub. We're not. We have one bus that runs from San Antonio to Eagle Pass to Del Rio and then back through Uvalde. By the time that bus gets to Uvalde, it's full. You couldn't buy a ticket out of Uvalde on a bus. I mean, they're releasing in Eagle Pass, Texas right now, which is 63 miles from Uvalde. They're releasing 700 people a day into the community. Same thing in Del Rio, over 500 a day. In Del Rio, they're standing on their street corners, they're in people's yards, and that's what we're trying to prevent from happening in Uvalde, because it's a powder keg that's going to blow up. And this government has no regard for American citizens. It's almost like these immigrants have more rights than we do as American citizens.
It's a powder keg that's about to blow up. So a lot of the Texans, the Americans in your part of the state, are Spanish-speaking. They have relatives in Mexico. The White House tells us they love this stuff. What do the people you represent think of it?
The people I represent think enough's enough. That we have wonderful families that did migrate from Mexico and came in the right way, and they are fed up with it. They are tired of the open door. Let them come in. They're very frustrated.
When you say it's a powder keg that could blow up, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, here's the problem. You bring these people into a community like Uvalde, by usually 8:30, 9 o'clock, there's not anything open but a convenience store. So what are you going to have, 150, 200 people, and they're going to start walking into neighborhoods? Our crime rate's already up. I'm not attributing all that to illegal immigration, but I promise you part of it is. And all of a sudden, these people are going to be in people's neighborhoods or in their cars or on their front porch charging their phone, just walking up and plugging their phone in like they own the place, and you can't tell them they can't charge their phone. And when that happens, somebody's going to get hurt. And I hope it doesn't happen, but I'm really worried that it is.
Yeah, well, I can promise you the White House doesn't care at all about you or anyone else in your town. And I just appreciate your speaking up. Mr. Mayor, Don McLaughlin of Uvalde, Texas, thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.